What is happening, everybody? Welcome to Off the Rails, a recovery podcast dedicated to ending the stigma of addiction through open discussion on all things recovery related. My name is Mark, and with me today is Dave.
What's up?
Today we are shooting the sober shit.
Yes, sir.
What's happening, Dave?
Oh, just a rainy day here in Batchewana Bay, Ontario, but still a good day. Still a good day. What's going on there?
No complaints. I got to eat today.
Nice.
That's not like a gratitude thing. I've had the stomach flu, or I don't know if I had the stomach flu or food poisoning, but the last 3 days it's been horrible. But today I went and I thought, I haven't eaten in 3 days. I'm having some sushi.
Why not?
And it was delicious. It might be the worst thing to eat for a bad stomach, but
it's really you really test out the stomach that way,
Yeah. It's like, if you got food poisoning, why don't you throw some raw fish in there? Right?
Yeah. How long can't be food poisoning? How long does food poisoning last? That long?
Man, I don't know. I've got so many different things when I try to look it up on Google, which, by the way, really good way to diagnose yourself is just Google your symptoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be terrified.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had some scares there.
How's the rest of your week been?
Oh man,
short week here, but
yeah, I brought my sister and my niece down to Calgary, dropped them off at the airport. Very sad about that. I loved having them here, but I get to see them in a couple weeks when I go visit them and my mom.
Awesome.
And so I'm going to Ottawa for a week, 10 days actually. And
Very nice.
Rebecca is going with Mila to Newfoundland. So I made the decision. I don't really trust myself to go back to Newfoundland yet.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I also don't want to stay by myself for 10 straight days. So I said, I'm going to go visit my mom and my sister in Ottawa. Do you think that's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's if you have any kind of like reservations about not being comfortable or ready to go back there to Newfoundland yet, I think it's a good idea not to.
Yeah. And I think it would like stress my family out a lot if I did. I know
that.
I think I might be doing it more for that because like I know how like uneasy they would be for the full time I'd be there.
Right.
That's my thought.
Yeah. Well,
I'm more scared. I'd be more scared of the 10 days alone, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Than being there with my family. But
that stress on them will just be stress on you as well, though, right? Like it'll just kind of like, it's not like they're going to be stressed out and that's not going to make you stressed out, right? So it's just going to be, that would just be a whole lot for everybody. Absolutely. Yeah, 10 days by yourself. How different is that feeling though? Like, probably than what you would think before, like going 10 days by yourself to Ottawa road trip.
Oh yeah. Like, completely different trains of thought, man.
Yeah. That's good though.
So Dave, how was your week?
My week's been good, man. We're in a short week right now because we're trying to record a little early, being a long weekend, and I got some family coming up, which is gonna be nice. Typically for the last, I don't know how many years, my sisters and when my brother was alive, we all try to take the same week off every summer and all go to the cottage and hang out for the week. Now, two of my sisters are in the Sioux, so that part's a little bit easier. But even still getting everyone out together, even with them, is sometimes difficult with everyone working. But my sister from Toronto and her husband, my brother-in-law, are coming down, and my one niece. Unfortunately, my nephew, he's just started doing apprenticing actually at a tattoo shop. So he thought he'd be able to come because he hasn't come in like last 4 years, but he feels like he doesn't want to leave right now. Just with everything going on, I think he's learning a lot. I think he feels like he should be there. And then my other niece is working as well. So it'll be my youngest niece who's 17. So that'll be nice. And then everyone else. And Yeah, man, should be a good week. I think this is going to be like my biggest. I don't want to say test, but I'll definitely have more stressors and cravings probably and triggers going on this coming week than probably I ever had. Um, Maybe not, but I'm just kind of banking on it because this was a big week where we would all party and you're hanging on the water all day drinking and so I've kind of sent a text last night and just said feel free to kind of continue to do what you because I want people to come up and like still have a good time and do what they want to do. If they want to drink, they can drink, and it's kind of on me to kind of remove myself from the situation if I feel I need to.
Yeah.
But two of my sisters aren't big drinkers at all. So, really, and we're all getting older. So it has tamed down quite a bit over the years. But yeah.
Man, I think that's a good point. I find, especially like when I first got in recovery, and I still struggle with it, and I would be kind of like annoyed when, and I don't know how to say that, like when people would not drink because of me.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'd be
Yeah.
like, man, I don't want to be like a burden to you, type of thing.
Yeah.
Did did you ever feel that way? You're like, I don't want to like you do your thing,
Yeah.
but it's actually
Yeah.
like they're trying to be respectful of you. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
just don't want. I feel
Have
bad.
you, have you ever had it though too, where it's like, you wouldn't care, but you would just wish they would have like maybe asked or something or said something.
Yeah.
Um, where you're just kind of, so that kind of irritates you. Like, well, I don't care, but the fact you didn't really like, we didn't talk about it, maybe that's just on me as well. I've had that before too.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, that's kind of why I threw the text out there, just because I wanted to be like, just communicate, I guess, which I'm not very good at. I'm trying to get better at, and let everyone know that it's cool. So people aren't wondering, shouldn't I, like, should I not drink when Dave's around? Do I have to hide it? All that crap. So I just want to throw it out there. And it was funny, because I kind of said too, like, I just said the one stipulation is if like you can kind of clean up your empties like at night, because a lot of times there's empties laying around. And I don't want to wake up in the morning and then like see them all. Like for some reason, I just felt like that was one thing in my head that would just kind of like rattle me.
Oh,
And then I thought about it, and it was just like, it was usually me. I was like the only one to leave my empties all fucking all over the place. So
yeah, no, man. I think that's good advice, bro. The communication thing.
yeah. Yeah. And even my good buddy and his wife, they're two doors down. They come up, they plan their vacation the same time too. And we're all up. They're basically like family as well.
Sweet.
So I sent him a text too and just said like, hey man, I haven't talked to him like about my situation. Like he knows about it, but I haven't had a conversation with him.
Yeah.
One of those ones that like we don't communicate a lot throughout the year, but when he comes up and I see him, it's like, like no time's passed. One of those relationships.
Yeah.
So I just wanted him to know too. I said, feel free to like, be drinking and shit like that. Like he's like, oh, okay, thanks for letting me know. I figured, but I just, it's good to know. So
Yeah.
anyway,
so it feels like they're not walking on eggshells type thing.
yeah. Like I don't want people coming up or not wanting to come up because of it either, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be a good time, and just have some things planned. I have a hike planned. I sent the text too saying 10 a.m. workouts daily. I said optional, mandatory. So whatever you decide.
You playing any yard games?
Yeah, I mean, we have cornhole. We have a cornhole tournament every year.
Sweet.
Yeah, last year was big. So 2 years ago, I couldn't come up because of the pandemic and the rink was opening and closing, and I couldn't get the time off. It was the first year in I don't know how long I didn't come up when everyone was there. I did the draft because I couldn't come up, so I did the draft kind of via Zoom.
Yep.
And did like the opening ceremonies, which was kind of cool. And then so that was the first year of us doing it. And then last year we had like, I don't know, 26, 28 people playing paired up into teams. My sister and my brother-in-law have won the last 2 years, the only 2 years back to back.
Not fucking this year though.
No,
let me tell you.
No. And yeah, it's gonna be less numbers this year because my one niece is out in Vancouver as well, so she won't be here. Like her and her boyfriend were here last year. So, but my buddy Jay's coming up for the week as well, so I'll be cool. Pumped about that. So Yeah.
I'm jealous of this event. This sounds fucking awesome.
Oh man, you're welcome. Maybe next year, come up,
Yeah, I'm
bring the
in.
fam up.
Lock me
Yeah,
in. I'm pretty
absolutely.
good at cornhole too. If
Yeah.
anyone wants to draft me or whatever,
Oh,
I think I'm pretty
yeah.
money.
You're in. We try to make the teams kind of like evenish, you know, kind of. So not like. So you and I probably couldn't be on the same team, but maybe.
Oh, definitely not. No one wants that. I'm telling you.
So
I'll go up against anyone with you in cornhole.
oh yeah. So we got that, and then that's kind of the big one we usually do. There's like that ladder toss game too, with like the golf balls and string.
Sweet.
My mom bought that 4-square volleyball net thing too. We haven't tried that yet, so we'll probably get that out. Yeah, some good time. So this week's been a little uneventful compared to how next week's going to be. I'm looking forward to it.
I can't wait to catch up about it.
Yeah, man.
I'm excited for you, man. It's going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
No
Appreciate
problem.
that.
Now I have a question for you.
Oh, okay.
What do you got going on that whiteboard? I asked you before we started, and you wouldn't tell me.
Oh, you noticed that?
Yeah, I did. It's nice.
Kind of hard to notice on a bit of an angle. I only had the one nail. Okay, so I'm going to show you.
Yep.
So I'm not much of a drawer. You might remember that from art class. I'm not very artistic, but let's see if you can figure out what this is.
I thought, man, okay, no goal. Not. I don't have a clue what this is. Is this a river?
It's a yeah. It's a bit of an analogy I came up with when Jared was talking about something the one day.
I can't. I don't know.
So,
what this is.
All right. So basically, when Jared was talking about, when he was talking about like thinking too far in the future or whatever. Yes. So basically, this could be you, or anyone, or not just you, Jared.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll say this is Jared. This is a river. You're crossing.
Jared has joined us today.
Yeah, there's Jared. But that's your goal over there.
Okay.
Right.
Quitting crossing
this. Yeah, if you're crossing this river, there's a bunch of stones you got to step on. Yeah. If you stare at the goal too long, you might fall in the river.
Whoa.
But if you stare just at one stone at a time, you might not end up at your goal. So it's important to, look one step ahead and be in the moment, but also continue to look forward.
I fucking love that.
You like that?
Jared?
Yeah. I drew it all by myself. Can you believe that?
That's really good. I didn't know where you're going with it, but I love it. That was fucking awesome. If you guys would like to see more of Dave's drawings, please comment. Please let us know what you want him to depict, because I am here for this. I love it. I do, man. That's fucking incredible.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll see what else I can do. I might, throw some comments out there. We'll see.
Let us know.
Yeah. Oh, I heard a story. I was talking to a buddy today, called me, and we're chatting. And he said he actually really enjoys, I haven't talked to him in a while. I used to coach with him. He's really enjoying the shooting the sober shits. He enjoys listening to them, which was nice to hear. He doesn't have any addiction issues per se or anything like that. But he said that he can really relate to them as well. So I thought that was cool. But he did mention, which I didn't know, Bobby Ryan. I don't know if you know the hockey player Bobby Ryan. I guess he relapsed. I guess he got arrested in a Nashville airport. So I didn't hear that. So yeah. So that's, I didn't know how to feel about it. Right. Like, it sucks. It's sad, but it sounds like he's kind of handling it well, and just kind of said, day one all over again kind of thing, I guess he put out there. And I know it's a thing that happens, obviously, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of had weird emotions, like one hand, like I'm definitely sad or whatever, but I don't want to be like, first of all, I don't know him personally, but like just anyone, like, should you be sad, or like, I don't know, like, would that person want you to be all down about it, or just like, encourage them for the future? I don't know, you know?
I think it's probably a process,
Yeah.
right? Like it's okay to be sad because you work hard in recovery, and then you're gonna beat yourself up if you relapse.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Been there, relapsed, beat the shit out of myself. Thought I was like, thought it was hopeless. But then you could use it as an opportunity to be like, let's fucking start rebuilding again.
Yeah.
All right. That's how I think
Absolutely.
about it.
Yeah. That's good. It's a good way to look at it for sure. When it's like yourself, I just like when you're like a third party bystander of it. I mean, I think I'd have different emotions if it was someone I know,
Yeah.
you know. Um, but like, it's almost like I put myself in there. Like, would that person want the sympathy from? Not saying for me, but like, should I have that sympathy or whatever, or sadness for them, or like you said, should I just kind of be like optimistic more on themselves getting to rebuild and you know continue to get better? I don't know.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think the person really cares, but like I just
No,
don't know what to do with my emotions.
yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I think it's cool, like to be like you can definitely be empathetic with them, right? Where you're like
That's a
that
good word.
shitty feeling.
That's a good word right there. Yeah.
Thank you. I've been trying to be show more empathy lately.
Yeah. That's good. That's maybe the best. That's probably the best way to put it.
Mm-hmm. It's a shitty thing to have happen,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but but
But
you get to start fucking rebuilding again,
yeah. Yeah.
right?
That's
So,
sick.
uh, and it doesn't take away from all the work you did before. I think just learning from it and chipping away at the old block.
Yeah.
No trigger intended.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Man, I
So
got a meeting soon. I haven't been to one in
yeah.
a week, so I'm really excited.
No.
Yeah, I was at the zoo Sunday, missed that one. And then Tuesday had some stomach issues, and now I'm ready to get back in the meeting thing. I'm ready to get my routine back. I know I say this
Nice.
a lot, but it's tough having a routine when you got visitors, man.
Yeah, you got a host. Are you
Oh,
good? Are you visitor free now until you leave to Ottawa?
yes,
Just got a couple weeks of nice kind of enjoy the summer. You, Rebecca, and baby
exactly.
girl.
Yeah, get
Oh,
in this
yeah.
routine, keep
Yeah.
getting jacked.
Yeah.
Man, me and you've been killing the workouts lately.
Oh man. Yeah, I told you earlier I hit a now I'm not big on like numbers away. I just like how I'm feeling and stuff and doing good workouts. But I did tell you earlier that I did have a thing where I was like looking forward to finally getting into the 200 in teens because I haven't been that low in a long time. And I weighed myself this morning and I was 219.2. So I was pretty jacked about that. And could be because I had like an hour and a half sauna last night. I don't know. but
Just getting jacked. Hour and a half
but
sauna, Dave. Holy moly.
oh man. Oh,
How good was
I was in and out of the lake. It was phenomenal. It was so nice.
it? Jealous.
But yeah, like I had a bet with my brother a few years ago, maybe like a year before he passed, maybe 2 years before he passed, because we were both about 220 and we wanted to get down to 200. So
Just be
I've
shredded.
I've been kind of chipping away at that. No, I don't care if I get down to 200. It'd be nice. I kind of want to do it for that sake, but I mean, I just want to feel good and look decent in a t-shirt. That's kind of not even shirt off, just in a t-shirt. That's my goal
You can do
right
that
now.
because I think you do now.
Oh,
Like you'd be
too
fine.
kind. Yeah. So, and like my frame, like if I had like shoulders and arms like you, two, 220, 230 would be like probably light. You know what I mean?
I am thick right now, so like the thought of
N-
being 220 just seems like a dream come true. So proud of you.
No, no, but I just mean like, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you're just like, you got like, you're just bigger. I don't mean like bigger in a bad way. I mean like you just got
I'm
those
husky.
big old shoulder. No, you got big shoulders. You got a big frame, right? Solid fucking man. You're a solid man.
Thanks. Stop it. But keep going.
So,
I'm blushing.
but we got. You want to talk about Dr. George episode a little bit, or should we?
I would love to.
Yeah,
Dr.
maybe we can
George.
talk about it now and talk about it next time when Jared's on too, if he wants to say anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, I loved his episode.
Yeah.
And this is I truly think I could have continued asking questions all day. He was so well spoken, so open about it, and owns his shit that like I just found it really incredible. I think we need more like that story. Like we need stories from everyone about addiction to really show how broad. I don't know if broad is the sense, but how it just simply doesn't discriminate, man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I couldn't agree more with that. And like, I think having someone like that is huge for a lot of people, because I imagine that's an area. I mean, we talked about a little bit in the episode where I think that industry, that, medical field, doctor, nurse, whatever, probably tend to be quiet about it if they're having issues because of
the stigma. Yeah.
The stigma, and, whether it's not wanting to potentially lose their job or whatever they're thinking, or just they think they're such a professional that they, how this can't happen to them, whatever the reasoning. It's just, I think it's awesome to have someone like that. I think, yeah, he was good. I enjoyed it. I liked when he started like kind of like joking around a little bit at the end too. You get to see that personality. He seems like he'd be super cool to hang out with. I've met him a couple of times over the last couple of years through my buddy Jason, but yeah, I haven't really had in-depth conversation. I wanted to ask him actually if he was there at the wedding. I know he was at the wedding. I was at my buddy's wedding there. So when George's daughter got married, and I was annihilated, but I don't know if he was probably gone at that point. Oh man, I was pretty bad. So I thought about that after. I was like, gonna ask him, were you at the wedding at that point? Were you gone? I'm gonna guess you probably got out of there at that point, but anyway.
He's probably happy to see you now.
Yeah,
look how far you've come.
Probably.
Yeah. No, he was awesome, man. I really like the part where he talks about how when he was in the hospital, he had in like a weekend, I believe it was like 3 different doctors came up and talked to him about addiction, right?
Yeah.
And then like that was just in a couple days, and then when he responded this like
news article,
the bulletin type thing. Yeah, no one replied to it because of that. They didn't want to put it in writing, or like I found that really fascinating, man, because like obviously there's someone that bulletin could have helped.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I found that sad, man, honestly.
Yeah, I found it sad. Hopefully it did help someone too. I'm sure the bulletin did. Maybe they just didn't. They did it in a different way. But the other part I like too is towards the end there, that the one thimble at a time. I thought that was a good analogy of regaining trust, or building relationships, right? I thought it was pretty cool. So right, is that sushi coming back up?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a sushi burp. Bro, I seen Adam Carroll do the ice bath. You ever do one?
Oh man, once it was like, it wasn't an ice bath. It was like really cold tubs. I've done that a couple of times, but not the ice.
I think I'd like to try it.
Yeah, it's I mean, I've jumped in Lake Superior and it's frozen over the next day. That was pretty cold, but it wasn't like sitting in the water. It's like dive in, dive out.
Yeah,
quick. Yeah, some people swear by it. My buddy Jason actually, he's getting a couple shout outs this episode, but
Shout out, Jason.
he came up last summer to this, loves the sauna. I had one in my backyard too in Barrie, and so he loves it. But he's got a hot tub, and he actually got like an ice tub in his backyard in the wintertime. He had like a de-icer in there,
Okay.
and he would go and sit in it. Yeah, he worked himself up to like 3 minutes or something, which is like
On time.
crazy. There's a guy on Instagram he follows. If I remember, maybe I'll put it in the description. He's like this older guy, and he like sits in ice baths all day. Like he can sit in there forever. It's crazy.
I would like to try it. Like, I think I would like to do like sauna, ice bath, and like kind of like mix them up a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to sit in it all day.
No. Well, I don't know if he does it all day, but he sits in there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a minute at a time.
Yeah. Sauna water is nice. When I was in Italy, they have my own buddy, the team he played for, owned this like hotel and had a spa in there, and they have like different rooms. So they have like a sauna room and a steam room, like a meditation room, and then there's like a part where you can go outside. So it's like a cold room, and then there's actually like a nap room as well. And you're supposed to do it in like certain kind of like rotation, they say. That was pretty cool. It was also nude, which was pretty cool.
Hey-o.
Yeah. Except for you also have to go nude. So,
Oh.
but yeah, but that was cool. I don't know if that would probably wouldn't fly over in Canada, eh?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I would love to go into a steam room though, man.
Awesome.
My nose would be so thankful, I think.
Oh,
I'm gonna do that.
steam rooms are the best. One of the best ones was I was in Blue Mountain too. They have that I went to what's it called? Scandinavian Spa.
Mhm.
It's pretty sweet. That's where they have they have like different pools that are different temperatures, cold ones and then warm ones. They have a huge hot tub, they have sauna rooms, and they have like the steam room. And it was like maybe the best steam room I've ever been in. You can't see anything. It's wild. Loved it.
Are you a spa guy?
I don't. Well, I shouldn't. I enjoyed it. I only went to that one once. I guess, been to this, if you call that a spa day,
Yeah.
once. I went with my girlfriend at the time, but we didn't do anything like massages or anything like that. I don't have that kind of money, but
I don't think I'm a spa person then.
no,
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe
you would like that place.
Mhm.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's like basically like, I wouldn't even call it a spa. You're just outside. And it's like a bunch of people walking around. It's like you're at a resort almost.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of, my mom was trying to get me to go to this like Nordic spa in Ottawa with her this winter. And I was like, this seems so weird.
Oh, it's probably the same thing. Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah. Is that like, but it just seemed weird to me to go with your mother. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. I love you to death. But I just felt really uncomfortable doing that event with my mom.
Yeah, I get that. I don't think I would. I think I'm on the same page with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you made a deal, like you go into the change rooms and like once you go into like the public area, it's like, see you later. I'm not talking to you. Like
Yeah.
I'll acknowledge you when I walk by you. I am, but I'm not.
That wouldn't fly. Oh. I don't know why. I was like, I'm not doing this, not a chance. And I was just like, I'm so anxious about the thought of going to a spa. I'm like, how many things could possibly go wrong in a spa? You're there to relax.
Yeah. I think you should look it up, see if there's one. There's gotta be one in Calgary. I don't, probably not Lethbridge, but
yeah, I'll check.
Take Rebecca one day.
Yeah, there's some hot springs in like Banff and shit too. That'd be cool.
That would be really cool.
Like nice spas and shit like that. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, Banff is. I only went to Banff in the winter. I like to go in the summer too. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, I've never been there in summer. winter once. Bro, do you ski? Snowboard?
Ski.
You
Well,
can definitely ski. You can skate.
yeah, I can ski. Like I've skied. The last time I skied was when I was in Italy, and then
Yeah.
the time before that was when I was in Banff. So it's been like twice in the last 20 years. But
You can do it.
I could, yeah,
Come on off the winter.
yeah. Actually, maybe that's what I should do
That'd be sweet.
for the winter. Flying to Calgary, over to Banff,
Yeah, we go over.
go to Lethbridge.
Yeah, this place is awesome.
Yeah,
We definitely go to
And-
Banff.
yeah,
Take in Lake Louise, get like the classic photos in Lake Louise. Take
Yeah.
your skates. You see me
Well-
be a baby deer on ice. I'm such
Oh,
a bad skater, man.
yeah. Well, it's like anything, right? Like, don't do it very often.
Yeah, I'm absolutely. Well, I skated once a year for like 20 years.
Yeah,
And that's like all I learned how to stop. That's it.
yeah. Well, it's a good one to know. This,
I don't think I do it correctly.
no,
No, you would. Yeah, you would laugh at me on skates.
yeah. I was teaching this adult class one time, and it was kind of different levels. But there's this big guy. He's probably a little bit bigger than me, maybe. And
That's jacked.
first time, taller.
That's fucking big. Let me tell you.
And he's so first thing I get, like, they're just kind of warming up, and I get them on the line. They're doing just doing strides down the ice. I'm like, yeah, let's see what you guys got. But he doesn't know how to stop, going full speed down the ice. Wham! Right into the boards. Oh man,
That's hilarious.
it was not good. I thought he was dead, but he wasn't.
All right, buddy. I got to get ready and go to a meeting.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll send this over to you as soon as it's done downloading.
Sounds
Should
good.
have waited until I finished up the episode before I told you that. But we're gonna leave it in here. Guys, if you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please reach out and ask for help. Thank you so much for listening.